Imagine a universe where the past isn't dead, but a dormant power source waiting for the right genetic key to unlock it. You are thrust into Antecedents Legacy, a realm where ancient alien technology and forgotten bloodlines converge to create a hierarchy of power that defies modern understanding. But when you discover that inheriting this legacy isn't about receiving a gift, but about surviving the brutal trials of a system that views weakness as a flaw to be purged, you realize that destiny isn't given. It's seized through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics. Welcome to Antecedents Legacy, the pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Daniel Schinhofen's sci-fi fantasy saga. If you love ancient alien tropes, progression fantasy, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist master a hostile cosmos through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of ancestral duty. The narrative kicks off with our protagonists awakening to their hidden heritage, thrusting them into a race against time to master their new abilities before rival factions or cosmic horrors erase them from existence. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of strained engines, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they are erased from history. Schinhofen excels at capturing the psychological toll of isolation, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but eternal displacement. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular, reluctant hero trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers. It's about understanding the complex ecology of alien technology, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior capital. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of the series lies in its characters and the heavy burden of memory. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that views them as data. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword. It's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Antecedents Legacy is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Daniel Schinhofen has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.